Hey YouTubers, I was requested to do a close-up video of my Norinco 1911. This is the case that came in. Not a bad little case, but the tabs snapped off first time I opened them. And it's molded to fit with the one mag. And I said I was going to want to Duracoat it, but I got suggesting to Duracoat it white to match the SKS. One thing about the SKS is I haven't got so many requests to make a sling. The copy of that sling, the guy, y'all just love that sling. So, but anyways, they're in the mail, they're coming to you, hold your horses. But anyways, I figured, you know what, I've got that Norinco M305, which is the M14 clone, and I wanted to paint the 1911 Norinco, since, they both served in the same time period for the U.S. I figured, I'd paint it the same color scheme. And I just use the regular, the Krylon camouflage paint because I don't have an airbrush, and you got to order Duracoat up here, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. But I wanted it nice and tough like Duracoat, so I put like 5-6 cans on this thing of each color. And the problem is, I'm still working on it. I'm gonna do something different with the barrel when I get with the end of the barrel slide here, and the trigger. That's why they got tape on it, but problem is I put so much frickin' paint on it that I can't get the action to open. You know what? For the money, oh the hell with it, into the scrap bin it goes. Thanks for watching. Okay, so that was just me having a little bit of fun again. Dave, if you're watching, your pistol's done for the grandkids. The only painting I did do on this my 1911 is I painted the grips. I was trying to go with that snakeskin look. It didn't turn out too bad. Just the Krylon camo and a piece of mesh. Well, let's go pick that up. It didn't turn out too bad. I've got some other grips on order from eBay anyways, but I don't like that. Don't look too bad. But anyways, let's get to the gun. I've only got 150 rounds through it so far. Well, it's going to pick up. Takes really good pictures, but hang on, let me switch it to macro. Alright, hopefully that picks it up better, it should. But we got a little bit of wear right there, and a little bit more on this side. A little bit of wear on the bluing. Frame to slide finish, we got a bit of a gaps here and there. A little bit here, not too bad. There's a little bit of play in the slide, but like I say, it's mass-produced in China. This isn't a Wilson Combat; it's a Watson Combat. But it did seem to work a lot better, and I polished the feed ramp and everything. Sights aren't bad. It shoots high for some reason. Actually, it shoots low. Sorry, I don't know how you can adjust that with fixed sights, but they're the 3-dot sights. They show up pretty good. I haven't looked at them at night because I don't think they're night sights or anything. They're not night sights or anything like that. But I will take it apart. I haven't done any work on that trigger yet. I've just been dry firing it. I don't have a trigger gauge, but it's not bad. It's just a lot of take up before it actually breaks, but breaks pretty clean after you get that first little crunching bit there. No, there's no idiot scratch on it. So I will take it apart and we'll look at the insides a bit. Well, it's gonna pick that up. There's where I polished it right there. There are some little bit of machining marks on the slide guide there on the frame. Probably use a little bit of polishing there. I haven't gone through and seen any of anybody's videos yet about where to polish it or anything like that. I do got to take it apart and work on that trigger a bit when I get a chance to. But other than that, yeah. Well, it's going to pick that up, but overall, it's For the money, I can't beat it, you know. Let's take a look at the slide. You know, there's some little rough machining marks here, and along here there's, I'm going to pick them up, that there's some heavy machining marks. Probably could use a good polishing, and on the inside too. But overall, the bluing is nice and deep. I don't know what else to show you on this. And the barrel needs to be cleaned, but yeah, you know, it's a little bit rough. It's about what you'd expect. You know, I polished that up a bit, but like I said, I think it just needed a good break-in period. Just a bit of machining marks on the lugs, but you know, it's got good rifling. I don't have a bore scope either, but you know, it is what it is. Well, let's get it back together. So that's what it looks like with the grips on there. I think they look a lot better than the original ones. Well, those are the original, but the way they come from the factory, which is just black, looks a lot better like that. The only thing else I want to do is I still want to get a Commander hammer for it. I think it looks better than this the old GI style. That's about the only thing else I'm going to do to it. I'm not going to put an extended safety on it, or ambidextrous controls, or the beaver tail. So I ordered this pistol online. First off, I want to say that I fully support local gun shops. You know, if you buy them off them, if you can. But there's two in my area. The one, they stick their nose up at Norinco's for whatever reason. But you know, I still buy some ammo there, and if he gets in some of those Ruger SR40s, and if I'm working and have some money at the time, I might just get one. And the other guy, he does have some Norinco's. I bought my M305 from him, but he didn't have any of their pistols, so that's why I ordered it online. One thing about Canada is that you can order guns off of Canadian gun shops across the country, and they just ship them right to your house. You don't have to ship them to a dealer. So that's, I don't want to call that an advantage. Like I said, I don't want to get into a kind of a pissing match with who's got the less stupid laws, U.S. or Canada. But no, that's just one thing. You know, they'll ship it right to your house. Then the government will send you your registry card. To own a handgun in Canada, you have to be a member of a gun club. So, just in case you're wondering. But anyways, for the new Canadian gun owners, I wanted to show this off. I don't have any affiliation with this paper, but I figured I'd show it to you just in case you haven't seen it or not. It's called the Canadian Access to Firearms, and there's the website. Now, I'm pretty sure they'll send you one, the newest issue for free, just as like a trial, or you can, if you like it, you can obviously subscribe. It's $40 for 12 issues. I subscribe because I just, you know, love gun porn. But this will show you basically what you can buy over here. It's basically a giant classified ads, and a lot of the dealers will have websites that you can order the stuff, and like I said, they'll just ship it to your house. Like Wolverine's one of the bigger ones. They've got some really nice stuff, brand new, used. There's some accessories for your pistols. You can make them into little carbines, which you can legally do over here without having to change any kind of classifications. The only time you got to change classifications is if you cut the barrel down to a certain length. A lot of ads, people put their own ads in. There's a lot of, you can shop around different places that have these combinations where you can get a rifle, 2 mags, you know, sights, ammo, or not sights, scope, different stocks. Yeah, we can get their high capacity mags, but over in Canada they're all pinned to 5 rounds because we let a criminal who you know, make our laws. You know, won't get into that. It was a shooting in Montreal, but we won't get into that. Here's STIs. You know, we can get those over here. See more sights. you know, this basically will show you what we can get. There's reloading components. You know, if you're wherever you're at, can't find them. I did find 45 brass. I just got to order some brass and bullets. The place that had that pistol I bought has them, so just got to order some. One thing, I don't know about all the other provinces, but in Ontario, pretty sure it's probably all across Canada. If you're a member of a gun club, you automatically get a membership to the CSSA. But if you're not a member, I highly recommend joining and, you know, supporting them, donations, whatnot. But at least join. They're, you know, basically like the U.S.'s NRA. You know, they do a lot of good. Try to fight the stupid laws. There's another one, the NFA, and they have a website. I'll put it up in the description. I know over in the States, I think it's the National Firearms Act. But over in Canada, it's another version. They're trying to fight for our laws. It's the National Firearms Association. I'm a member of both. And there's probably a few more, but those are two of the biggest ones that are, you know, fighting for our rights. I mean, if you're a gun owner, I highly recommend, if you can, join for sure. Support them if you can. Anyways, here's another website that has some of the Norincos. There's the AR, I bought one of those. And there's some of the pistols, and they're pre-ordering some the 1911 and a 9mm. Might have to get one of those. And like here's some more. You can get a lot of the surplus ammunition and magazines. There's some of the M305 magazines. Like they're 20 rounds, but they're pinned to 5. But I find them easier to get out than the 5-rounders. But so yeah, there's this, like I said, this shows you what you can get over here, or what you can buy. There's some higher end ARs, and LMT, Quasar. Bought some AR parts from them. So yeah, I would go to the website, and here's a lot of these. Some of them that are on here. If you go to the Canadian Gun Nuts Gun Forum, there's a lot of good info on there, and some of their banner ads are these places. But some of the smaller ones, they don't have them on there. But it's good to look if you're looking for something specific. Like this is where I found barrels for my Thompson Center, and found some other reloading parts. You know, we can get the M&P 22s. We can get the pistol version. Just the magazines are blocked to either 10 rounds or 5 rounds, depending on what you get. Yeah, there's where I bought my Norinco, Marstar. And there's one more site I wanted to give a shout out to, but I know a few YouTubers have bought and stuff from them. TradeX Canada, if you like that Margolin, that's where I bought it. I think they might be sold out, but I bought mine there, and I know the Gun Geek, and I hope I get his number right, 314-299. I'm pretty sure them guys have bought stuff there too. They have the Husqvarna rifles that Gun Geek was showing off. I was looking at them there. Didn't get one because I bought a different, bought another 22 single shot, which I might show off. But yeah, just wanted to show you that for anybody who didn't know about this one. Like I say, the new Canadian gun owners, just to see what you can get. And yeah, I've rambled on long enough. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you on the flip side.